Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about in-display video ads, what they are, how they work, and most importantly, what are the opportunities and what are the benefits of being able to use in-display video ads with your YouTube and your Google Ads advertising. Stick around because I'm going to show you. Hey, I'm Richard Cruz, and I'm the founder of WSI Priority Media. And our agency, we test Google Ads strategy and we develop cutting edge methodologies that are working every single day in our own agency. And I create these videos just to be able to share those ideas with you, to be able to help you succeed with your own Google Ads as well too. And in this case, YouTube ads. One of my favorite topics, in-display video ads. This is huge. This is really something that if you're not using it, I really recommend that you do it. You're able to run video ads both inside of the Google Display Network. Inside of the Google Display Network, you are able to use image ads. You're able to use text ads, and you're able to use video ads as well too. And then you can also use the in-display video ads specifically to pop up as ads inside of YouTube when someone is doing specific like keyword research. So as we focus on those, the first thing I want to just share with you guys is huge explosive growth. I mean, check this out. Really, year after year growth, the investments that companies are making in this is growing. This is right now, honestly, an opportunity because the cost per click is absolutely cheap. And the cost per click really reminds me of 4 or 5 years ago when we were getting cost per click on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook. That was absolutely for pennies. And as awareness grew, the bandwidth got full and prices started skyrocketing. And so today it's a lot more expensive, and I don't think it's anywhere near as effective. There is nobody with the demographic, psychographic information and behavioral information that Google has, nobody on the planet. And so you are really able to get your message in front of the right audience, and you're able to really do it for pennies per view. And so there's huge opportunity as more and more people enter the marketplace. Mark my words, call this a prediction, but it will start to get more expensive and this window of opportunity will be gone. The place that we love to use this is brand awareness. This is top of funnel. This is something where you can create a really great video that tells your story at the top of the funnel level, and you can bring in your audiences into your awareness. You can bring them into your sales process and very successfully be able to generate new business and new customers using the in-display video ads. And the targeting, I mean, literally, second to none. And not just the targeting too, but remember the engagement as well too. With video over, image or display, you've got 75% more engagement with in-display video ads. And so the engagement, they're getting to know you, like you, and trust you. Nothing communicates that like video. They can see you, they can hear you, they can follow along, you can tell a story, you can educate. There's so much, that you can do. When you're doing your targeting, you're able to use, intent-based targeting. So if somebody types in and say they're looking for websites, a website developer, and then that's what you do, well, this is an example of what it would look like. Here is your in-display ad. As you can see, it says ad right here. And so in this example, you see how to make a WordPress website, how to make a website. Targeting for keywords, search phrases, very powerful. And you don't have to have all of your keywords. When you go into the ad manager inside of Google, what we'll do is you put in, your core keyword, or you could put in a website and it will scour all of the suggestions of keywords. And so you can come up with 10, 15, 20 different really solid keywords that have search volume inside of YouTube, and you can get your in-display video ads showing up right there, just like you see this one here. So it's very simple, very effective. I mean, how amazing is it when people are going to YouTube to learn how-tos? So you want to make sure that you are giving value. YouTube advertising, in-display video ads work very differently than Facebook. Facebook is more about entertaining. YouTube is about educating, providing value. And so when you're creating this, it's not just the in-display video ads that you want to just focus on, but you want to make sure you're focusing on that right target audience as well too, and what they want. They're looking for answers, and you want to provide those solutions. Another really great thing is that you can target websites that, for example, that your target audience goes to. Now, let's say everybody tells me, hey, it's impossible to, find leads, inside of Facebook, for example, for B2B. Well, even in YouTube, and people have told me that as well too. No, it's not. I could find, say, for example, let's say I'm targeting plumbers, and I could find the Plumbers Association. I can find certain websites that are plumbing related. Customers never, ever, ever go there. But customers do, industry people do. And I could find those specific ones, and I can set something up with saying, okay, if person A goes to website B, I want video C, my video, to start, flowing inside of the in-display video ads. So very, very cool. And another thing that you can do too is just custom audiences. Custom audiences are a very, very powerful tool that you can really break down, people's interests. So say, for example, you are a high-end bike shop, and you sell bikes to people who have that interest and that hobby and that passion, and they're always buying gear, and that's what they do. Well, nobody has better information about who they are than Google, based on their conversations and their emails and where they're shopping and the activity that they're doing. And so you can just target, for example, people that have an interest, in bicycling, and be able to put your in-display video ads in front of a perfect custom audience. So let me ask you, are you using in-display video ads for your marketing right now? If not, do it. Opportunity is huge. Affordability, beyond ridiculous how affordable. We had a campaign that we recently ran with a company that had a very expensive, very, very competitive cost per acquisition. And we started running video ads alongside their text ads. And in our display video ads, instantly, within a very short period of time, started just scaling, and our cost of acquisition was like a fifth, a sixth. It was super, super cheap in comparison to what they were paying on text. And so we are growing. We're just adding more and more budget because it makes more sense to be able to generate customers from in-display video ads than it does text ads. Not that text ads aren't good, but boy, talk about going from good to great. And so this is a big part of our own personal marketing, and we will be doing more and more and more video because it works. And I encourage you to do the same thing as well too. And so that is my overview on in-display video ads. And I hope that you found this information. And if you'd like to, learn more, about this, or if you have any questions, put them on the comments below. Love getting your questions. Always glad to be able to help out. And if you need help with your own Google Ads, we have a Google Ads 45-day challenge, and that's how confident we are in our abilities with Google Ads. If somebody has a Google Ads campaign, we'll beat it in 45 days, period, and we stand behind that work. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe so that you're alerted of future videos like this. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.